What's up, y'all? It's your girl CP. For some reason, I'm a sucker for marketing. Like, I love a good jingle. Like, even if it wasn't really supposed to be a jingle, like, I went on the internet and found education connection. It's like, it's literally like mixed into my Spotify playlist. So every now and then I get to hear a really good banger. Another thing that I love is infomercials. Like, when I'm traveling, and specifically not to a Marriott property, because for some reason, like, they don't show infomercials. It's like blocked on their network. But when I stay at like a different hotel, I love putting infomercials on in the background. Like, I love a good rotisserie chicken, or like the ShamWow commercials, or, you know, like that tape one where they try to like block a hole, or like anything with scissors, copper tops for cooking. That's why I have an air fryer. That's how I got an Instapot. I'm a sucker for infomercials. Like, as bad as they are sometimes when they're like failing hella hard, like, that's not even the part I like. I love watching something amazing come out of like the cooking channels, or like, remember like back there was like a vacuum and they were like sucking up like a bowling ball. I was like, that's so cool. Or like the ShamWow guy. Infomercials, I love them. I've been a sucker, like I said, for marketing. I've been sucked in to like those as seen on TV stores. I was so hyped when I first saw one of those stores. I was just like, oh my god, I could do this in real life. I could get this infomercial thing I saw on TV and do it in real life. And another thing that excites me, and this one's just a little bit embarrassing because, you know, I also work on this side. Like, I'm technically a community manager at the job I work for. And like, being on the receiving end, like being a recipient of like a like or an at, like if like a brand like responds to something I say. I remember one time I tweeted something about Southwest, and that was probably like one of the first like interactions I had with a brand. Oh, like I posted a picture or something, and they're like, looking good, safe travels. And I was so hyped. And I was like, oh my god, Southwest noticed me. And like now, right, like, because I said like I do this for a living, like it's literally a human like myself who's like scrolling for work, but like, oh nice, like, you know, we're reacting to engagements to, you know, appreciate customers. And you know, I think it definitely, like, being on the receiving end, like, we feel that. And so it's just funny to me because, you know, like, behind these brands are actual people. And sometimes I think we forget that, like myself. Or, you know, we don't necessarily, like, it doesn't like click to us like who these individuals are, because sometimes we don't even see the brand as people and we do see them as brands. There's nothing usually wrong with that. I think it's just more of like, you know, is that just who we are as you know, taking it in as consumers, you know, this corporate just trying to stuff things down our throats. But, you know, honestly, I'm here for it sometimes. It just depends on what it is, really. And today is a prime example of why I'm here for it. Another reason I'm doing this video is I am a sucker for fried chicken. So you might know this already, or you may not, but I love fried chicken, like any types of fried chicken. I mean, I do a whole like comparison video between KFC, Popeyes, and Jollibee. I put that right here. I've tasted the ghost pepper from Popeyes. That was trash, don't do it. And, you know, I've just I have a few other chicken videos in my pipeline that I will be doing and recording. But it's just one of my favorite foods. And so naturally, when I saw this post or like ad for a recipe for seduction starring Mario Lopez as Colonel Sanders from KFC, I was like, oh my god, I need to watch this. And like, it wasn't even like the first reaction of like, what the, right? Like, what the F? Like, why? It was more like, I mean, yeah, of course there's a little bit of like, why? But like, the thing that was just funny to me is that this is a partnership between KFC and Lifetime. And apparently this is one of the first corporate sponsorships with Lifetime to produce a movie. And it's not a full length movie. It's 15 minutes long, but, you know, I was still here for it because, I mean, it just looks straight fire, and it high key reminds me of this like anime drawing, like someone drew it, posted it like earlier this year, I think. Colonel Sanders, but he looking hella daddy, and like he had the straight up zaddy vibes, and like I don't know if they made like if it's probably like an app or a manga or something, or like a manhwa, and it looked fire, y'all. And I remember that being earlier this year. And so he's just like this super hunky dude. And then all of a sudden, like, I saw a bunch of other posts, like, taking the, representatives of each company, or like can you imagine like Jollibee or something being like a hottie? That's sort of the vibe that was going on this list of brands and their sort of like spokes character. I keep forgetting the name of this word. It's really early right now, y'all, by the way. It's like 8:45, and I'm waiting for the recipe of Seduction to premiere so that we can react to it. So I'm still in the middle of drinking my coffee. I really, really wanted to have a bucket of chicken while I do this reaction, but KFC doesn't open until 11, and this thing starts at 9. Shout out to my girl Steffi Knows, who actually is the one who inspired me to want to do a reaction video. She looks like she's having a lot of fun when she does her Uncle Roger videos, and so I thought naturally, being that I love fried chicken and I'm a sucker for romance movies, or like rom-coms actually, I thought this would be super appropriate for my channel. The 15-minute movie is about to start. Let's jump right in, y'all. And this dude like gets down on his knee in front of this girl, like, oh, he's about to propose. What the? He like has a pen. It's like, will you be my realtor? What the? Okay, so here we are. There's a bunch of people around a dinner table eating KFC, which is very popular to do in Japan, by the way, for Christmas. They like love their KFC. There's a chef for this family. Super bougie. Everyone seems super fancy. Is this supposed to be like the gay black best friend? Too much wine? Homegirl has no wine at her chair table. She has like 2 glasses that look like water, and one was in a water cup, because I know my cups. One of them was not wine. The champagne flute next to it was also empty. Oh my god. Harlan, Ooh, those eyes. Those smitten eyes. Don't force that on your daughter to love, because your ass won't move and change your lifestyle. Don't call me Krypton. He confirmed, gay best friend. Gay black best friend. This? What the fuck? Oh, hell no. Is the mom? That's fucking nasty. First of all, why doesn't she just shake him? What? This kind of reminds me of those like those books that are like on the book they're like grabbing each other's face and like Fabio's hair is blowing in the wind. Like that was the kind of vibe I got from this in the quick 15 minutes. And I don't really read like, I've never really read like those novels before, but I kind of feel like I need to now. Like I kind of feel like I was robbed of an experience if I wanted to go that way. But because I had zero expectation going into this, I'm not necessarily sure how to feel. All I know is, one, why was this a thing? What was I supposed to feel? Was there a call to action? No, not really. Did I feel like I want to go KFC? No, not really. Am I left wondering why? Absolutely. Do I want more? Maybe not from this. But I think if this was more thought out, like if this was longer than 15 minutes, I think the roller coaster and the confusion and just like the overall like first like how it just escalated so quickly and de-escalated and there wasn't more backstory and you're just like, what? I feel like this would be a pretty interesting movie if it was longer, like maybe even 45 minutes. I would give this another shot. But with this 15-minute movie, you're just like, what is happening? Like I don't know. There's I've seen other shorts that took me for a ride and made me feel things, but this one was just like, but I guess it's also Lifetime. I mean, you know, if you love Lifetime, the channel, you know, I don't mean to like I don't mean anything in this way, right? It's that's your preference. But I kind of feel like all their movies kind of make you feel that way. I mean, like I was just talking about right before this, the guy was proposing to his realtor with a freaking pen. I was like, why? But I guess there's a little something for everyone in a Lifetime movie. And so maybe you're into this, maybe, but I was not. But yeah, anyways, that was a reaction to A Recipe for Seduction, starring Mario Lopez, sponsored by KFC, hosted on Lifetime. Amazing. What world? This is 2020, y'all. Alright, so this is, like I said, this was my very first reaction video. If you want me to do more, let me know down below. This is fun. Alright, until next time, y'all. I'll see you.